What's going on YouTube? It's Night Vision here. The other day when I was casting solos, I found myself in a lobby full of people wearing blindfolds. You'll have to see what I mean by watching the video, and if you agree afterwards, hit that like button. And no pressure, but if you sub and smack that noti bell, it would help me out a lot. 64 people up, and it is only still first circle here. We'll see what he does here, transitioning over towards the redeploy balloon. There is a guy up on this peak right here, and he's oblivious that Cannabis is about to push him. Putting in some shots with the well gun, and he almost died right there, but he takes out Shorty for his 5th kill. Very oblivious there on that peak, and now he is a rich man. $12,000 in the bag. And another person flying up over here in the distance off to about 100 meters in front of him. He stem pushes up over on this peak, switching out to the XM14. The enemy right underneath him, taking some preemptive shots, getting some hits. He's got one of his plates taken off. He's got 2 plates taken off. And he goes out just like that. I don't know if he didn't have aim assist there or what happened, but he was having some trouble with his tracking. And Ramming, who is the guy that took us out earlier, is now who we're going to be spectating. Ramming _33 up to 2 kills, level 61, 55 people up. See a vehicle moving up towards his bounty. Some shots still going off in the distance. 3 pings or 2 pings here. And he's moving in closer, closing the gap between his ping, the enemy, and the third party, making a nice Oreo sandwich here. Let's see who gets the kill first, though. Approaching with the well gun, and he is trying to climb these rocks as he's getting closer and closer to... He's right there in front of you. He's right on your ping. You didn't see him laying down right there, right on his ping. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. He's right there laying down on your ping. Oh my gosh. Ramming is oblivious that his enemy is right there, and his enemy is also oblivious, trying to blend in with the rock. He's like, I am one with the rock. You do not see me. You do not see me. And Ramming scratching his head, wondering where exactly his enemy is, while Scuba Steve is just hiding here in the open. And all of these guys are just hiding in the open. They don't know what's going on. Everyone is scared to make the next move. If you just look down right at your ping, you will see that the enemy is there. He's so confused right now. There's the first guy, and now Scuba Steve is laying right in between them. He gets 1 kill, up to 3 right now. Plating up because he got his plates taken off. His bounty is still right there on his ping. Scuba Steve has not moved an inch. 17 meters, and then another guy closing in from the gas right here. This is going to be sticky. Getting pushed on his left side. He gets taken out, and Scuba Steve is still hiding right there. Is he AFK? Guys, Scuba Steve is in the gas. He's choking right now. And Texas Bowhunter not seeing him either. Oh my gosh. Texas Bowhunter, good strategy there. Putting a bouncing Betty on his enemy's dead body just in case he comes back from the gulag. And he has 3 kills. Thank you for hanging out with me today. And it works out! Oh my gosh, that bouncing Betty ends up giving Texas Bowhunter a 4th kill right there, not even having to pull a trigger. Ramming coming back from the gulag and lands right on top of his old loot, and boom, he gets booby trapped. Circle is about to close here, so he's gonna have to get on the move again. This circle is a little faster, and this is what I'm talking about. He's sticking with the gas, rotating in with the gas. He's getting shot at from the left side. All his plates get taken out. And there was a guy inside the building underneath him. And all that hiding was for naught, as Texas Bowhunter, unless he has the gulag, he is out of the fight. And Kraus here taking some shots himself as he's rotating and also using that XM4. He's getting shot at in front of him about 40 meters out. Mounting onto this tree here out of plates. Can stick inside the gas for a little bit if he wants to play it up. A stun goes out to his right side. He's plating up right now, and he's going to stay inside this gas to play up. Getting shot out over here to his right side now. Now he's moving, trying to find some cover, pops that stem, and he's trying to move away, going underneath there with that nice slide. Thermite coming off towards him, and he's going to play it off again. No more plates inside his inventory, so his pucker factor is now to 1,000, switching to his Owen to get more mobility. 45 shots in his XM4, and the enemy is somewhere up above him. It's going to be a tense one here as he's hugging the underside of this cliff here, trying to find out where he was getting shot from. Switching switching back over to his XM4, seeing the enemy looking for him, catching them off guard, breaking plates, and he makes him pay for taking shots at him earlier. Spicy Mac Chicken just had a spicy death right there. Kraus 0 redeploying up onto high ground. There was some there's a guy over to his left side. Oh my god, there's a guy directly to his left. He just got pinched right there, and that must have been FOB, as he did not even see EMH 85 over on his left side. EMH popping a smoke to push in towards his enemy here, having the high ground advantage, using the Volkssturmgewehr, picking up some loot as his enemy is still around the AO somewhere, using a Tech 9. This is interesting. If he doesn't know that it is 2-round burst, so single round shot, he may be in some trouble here. Has 4 kills, 12 people still up. Level 24, hearing the audio here with the, and then also that visual confirmation with the heartbeat sensor, but it is no match as Hellfire shows him that hell has just rained down on EMH, and that was short-lived, as we're going to be spectating Hellfire.
Here for Hellfire!
He sees shots coming off in the distance, putting in some really good beams there with that SCG, reloading early. Can pop that UAV if he needs to, switching over to that well gun for movement. And he's keeping an eye on the guy underneath him. There's 2 pings. Pretty much everyone is on the map. You got 2 here. You have 1 here, 2 or 3 by his loadout. So he's making a mental note. Good rotation there by Hellfire to get his 12th kill, or their 12th kill. And then there's also a guy underneath him right here. So pings him out so that he remembers where there are. There's 2 people inside the zone right now. Shots ringing out underneath by this little mine building. Sees another guy that was ghosted. One more shot and that will do. Reloading that STG early. Now looking over to his right side. He's playing this so well right now. He knows that once he shoots at one guy, another guy is going to be popping up. So he's switching in between right here, because since the other guy got shot at, he's not going to contest him. He's going to be hiding to plate up. So that's why Hellfire switches his attention over to the right side. This is a good veteran move by Hellfire, and his experience is showing right here. Down to 5 people left. You know that 3's over here, and then the 2 are in front of you. 1 over to your right side and 1 over to your left side, and they have to come up. And Quad Dangle Dingle is taken out for Hellfire. 13th kill, and he's showing us that he's putting Hellfire on anybody that is trying to contest him. Just 4 people up. It's a 1v3. 2 people by the loadout, and then the one guy that's possibly still rotating up into the high ground over on this side, and they're going to be meeting each other here. So you see, so that's the guy that I was just talking about right here. He rotated up on over to the high side. You got 2 guys that are possibly going to be distracted by each other. If he goes for just 2 more kills, he can end the game with 15. Got 8 spectators watching him right now. He has the high ground. He is in a good advantage right now, keeping the high ground on these 2 enemies. He's trying to let them fight each other, and then that enemy right there just got on the same elevation as him over on the left side. You got to be careful with that. He knows that they're possibly inside. Right there on the window, he's taking some shots, gets his plate taken off, and then he's going to retreat from that fight to play back up. Smart move here by Hellfire, knowing when to fight and knowing when to retreat, and then he's changing his attention immediately over to the enemy that was over on the 3rd side, not wanting to get third party. He saw him right there on that blue tent, and the circle is going to be pushing him inside of that little fight right there where the 2 party is at. So now you're thinking, how do I play this? I gotta do this quick because I only have 10 seconds before the 7th circle starts closing, and he's trying to formulate a plan right now. I can either push in early right here, get up on the high ground, take these 2 guys out, and then play this guy late while he's in the open, or take this guy out right now. And he's waiting for the perfect moment to take the shot while this guy is distracted, hoping that the 2 guys underneath take each other out, but that doesn't look like it's gonna happen. Pinging this guy out, he's way in the open. He can take shots probably as soon as he gets in the open. In front of this ridge here is when he is going to take the shot. Kind of hesitant here by Hellfire to move, and he is just waiting, hoping that the 2 guys underneath start shooting at each other, while this guy over in the distance here doesn't see him. And he does have a gas mask as well, so he can stick into the gas and wait for the rotation to play out if he needs to. Last 3 people up, he can finish out with 14 or 15 kills here. That guy over there is holding an angle because he knows that those 2 are down underneath as well. It is a chess match right now. Who makes the first move? Who makes the first mistake? And hopefully it's not Hellfire. a grenade or an explosive going off in the distance. Hellfire moving closer to the circle here. Still can hold high ground if he wants to go towards that barricade, and he can use that barricade to kind of zone out the two guys that are underneath him while taking shots at the person in front of him. 7 spectators now. 7th circle is closing in 7 seconds. The guy's still up there, and the fact that Hellfire hasn't taken the shots yet because he knows that guy, oh, here he goes, he's taking out shots, he's coughing a little bit, and then he takes his gas mask damage a little bit. There's a guy in that window right there. You see his green laser hiding behind this big hacksaw of the mine, and he's actually got an advantage here. He's getting shot at from the back, popping that stim right now. Circle moving into his advantage right now, plating up, and that guy on his right side is gonna be dead. Really good circle rotation, fighting going off in the distance over to the right side, and the guy right behind this big skeletal here is gonna switch over to the well gun, breaks the plate with a good placed grenade right there, and he knows this guy's underneath here, pushing up on top of the skeleton. The guy's coughing underneath him, plating up, and he's holding this high ground. It's a 1v1. Taking some good shots with that well gun. It's a 1v1. Circle pushing back down over underneath him, and it's a 1v1 right now. Going for the reload. He can finish out with 15 kills here. He's taking some shots right in front of him, going deep inside the gas for the rotation. Another good play here by Hellfire as he's trying to see where that enemy is. Right in front of this shed right here, taking some really bad shots. No more sims to his name, so he's plating up. He's trying to get into the zone. Does he make it? Oh my god, this might be a mistake by him right here. Really deep rotation that he's gonna have to make. I don't think he makes it in time. He's clenching his cheeks right now, and oh my god, he gets taken out. A really deep rotation by Hellfire, and it ends up not paying off. He doesn't have a step, but does he make it in? No, he doesn't. A good effort there by Hellfire.